Modern living room with classic details, design and tips for choosing furniture, finishes and accessories. A modern living room with classic details is not such an outlandish style for the average tenant of an apartment or house. After all, this interior is preferred most often for its versatility. And filling with modern details occurs naturally over time. However, in order for the neoclassical hall to look harmonious, you need to know some tricks of its design. Interior features. Neoclassic is suitable for people who find it difficult to abandon the traditional interior, but at the same time do not want to miss the opportunity of progress. Thus, you can combine styles, creating a refined and cozy atmosphere at home. Harmony will be achieved due to the fact that the classic in its essence shows the status and taste of its owner, and modern trends, its capabilities. Plus, the compromise interior is easy to update, periodically changing bright accessories and affordable parts. In general, the style can be characterized by the following features. The design uses natural materials or their imitation. Artificial materials can be combined with natural ones. For example, if natural parquet is laid on the floor, then the ceiling may well be suspended or stretched. Neoclassic welcomes unique decor, handmade furniture and accessories, as well as antique gizmos. Colors are chosen neutral and calm, mostly light and pastel colors. The trend of symmetrical arrangement of furniture and massive forms has been preserved in the design. You can stylize the living room under modern classics with several details like columns, a massive crystal chandelier, stucco on the ceiling, candlesticks, paintings, vases and mirrors framed with patterns. A distinctive feature is the fireplace, which, according to the style, can be an electric imitation. A mandatory element is heavy curtains, sewn from expensive materials in accordance with the furniture upholstery. The ceiling can be made from a variety of materials. But if the room is characterized by a small area, then it is better to choose glossy surfaces that visually expand the space. Care must be taken in the design. Although it is impossible to proportionally indicate the amount of classic or modern design. It all depends on the preferences of the owner. Thus, the interior is individual and unique. Color options. Despite the fact that muted pastel colors are considered the main colors of neoclassicism, the use of deep dark shades is quite acceptable. In this case, designers give preference to natural complex colors. Not blue, but Berlin glaze. Not brown, but milk chocolate. Not red, but burgundy or burgundy. In their experiments, experts often paint walls in such bright colors. This interior looks very extravagant, but not for everyone. In addition, it can be difficult for a simple layman to subsequently find a harmonious combination with furniture and other accessories. You should take note of the list of more familiar colors, like purple, coffee, cream, olive, peach, mint, gold, black, white and, of course, all shades of beige. Living room decoration. Unlike the traditional classical style, the modern one can be called more restrained in terms of stucco, friezes and columns. There are practically no patterns on them, so the design is quite concise. Instead of columns, it is permissible to use niches that play a big role in the zoning of the halls. This has become especially true in homes with combined living rooms. In the design, wallpaper is increasingly being glued instead of plaster. Although the texture of the coating is better to choose plain or with a large print. If the wall covering implies a pattern, it is better to highlight only 1 to 2 surfaces with them, and paint the rest in a solid color scheme corresponding to the color of the picture. The ceiling can be plastered with patterned stucco, which, by the way, also visually enlarges the space. Finishing may include stretch materials or a false ceiling with a multi-level structure. In the latter case, it is worth making several lighting options. After all, sufficient light is inherent in the classical style. On the floor, both parquet board and laminate or even linoleum, stylized as natural wood, can be laid. Furniture design. Neoclassicism allows for different variations of furniture design. From heavy massive items in the Baroque style to more strict lines of modern solutions. The main rule is the observance of symmetry and the arrangement of seats in pairs. Be sure to have a solid sofa, standing, for example, in front of the fireplace. The arrangement of upholstered furniture in a classic living room should be central. The main composition consists of armchairs, a sofa and poufs, which should be striking. Recommended materials for upholstered furniture: velvet, leather, velours, red tree, marble, gilding, bronze. Details of furniture sets are characterized by smooth lines. That is, if we are talking about handles, then they can be gilded or copper, with patterned shapes. A similar requirement is often put forward to the legs of the soft part and the headset. Usually they are corrugated, stylized in the ancient Greek style. Decor and accessories. Textiles for windows are selected in accordance with the upholstery of the chairs or the upholstery. It is mainly velvet, silk, brocade or satin. The sofa can be decorated with cushions sewn from tapestry or from several fabrics suitable for furniture upholstery, curtains and carpet, for example. The best option for central lighting is a crystal chandelier. The main thing is that it should not be a lonely kitchen type. It is appropriate to decorate the interior with floor vases of rounded shapes with organic patterns. Finally, along with the paintings, the walls should be decorated with mirrors. They visually expand the space and add a little chic to the neoclassical design. Instead of paintings, projectors are mounted on the walls, and the fireplace has been replaced with an electric imitation of an ancient heater. All this does not deprive the classic interior of its sophistication and tradition. Rather, it simplifies the life of the owner and brings some zest to the atmosphere of the room. The rapid change of fashion trends is characteristic of modernity, but the classic style remains preferred by many. At the same time, it is impossible to ignore all sorts of novelties of progress. After all, the materials on the market successfully imitate natural stone, wood or metal. Living room, furnishing ideas, new items, interior trends.